a great shot on goal. It could be there. There it is. Wow. There it is.
Great shot.
Enjoys the snap. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Unloads it. Caught at the 15 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Darien.
Fay checks out. And a great look, great effort by Lindsay Bennett.
Trying to get an aerial there.
There it is. Yes.
The Darien Athletic Foundation is proud to present high school freshman football this afternoon from Stadium Field on the campus of Darien High School. It's the Darien Blue Wave and the New Canaan Rams. Hi, everybody. I'm Damian Andrew. Thanks for joining us on this DAF media broadcast. And joining me this afternoon, former Darien football star Peter Gesualdi, class of 2013. I'm glad you sent me that email to remind me of that. I didn't know how long ago it was, but thanks for hopping on this broadcast, Pete.
Thank you for having me, Damian.
So you and I were exchanging some emails this week, and you told me in one of them that you vividly remember your freshman year playing in this rivalry game against New Canaan.
Yeah, this is one of the games that I definitely remember. The only time we really watched film freshman year. After practice, we watched film every single day. It was a tie ball game. Going into probably the last minute of the game, we're up by 1. New Canaan's going for 2 for the win. And our starting Sean Foley comes away with a pick.
Football, but in any sport, you pick the sport, it's a rivalry game. Look at the Darien huddle and the New Canaan huddle. They are jacked up and ready to go for this, even at the freshman level.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what level you're playing at, it's always exciting to play, your rival, New Canaan.
Blue versus red, and we're about to get underway here with the kickoff. Damian Andrew, Peter Gesualdi. And obviously, a week from today is the big one, the Turkey Bowl at Boyle Stadium. You played at Boyle Stadium, great venue. Mm-hmm. They'll pack it in there. It's a home game for Darien. Next year, it'll be a home game for New Canaan. Mm-hmm. And it is a special atmosphere, to say the least, in terms of high school football in the state of Connecticut, especially in this part of the state.
Yeah, the games that you've been going to with your parents since you're 8 years old, you're waiting to play that game for 10 years. Those kids are finally at the stage next week, so it'll be a good battle.
So New Canaan won the coin toss, and they have deferred to the second half, so they will kick off to Darien as we are just moments away from the start of this freshman football game between the Blue Wave and the New Canaan Rams.
You were the last team to play in the stadium, right, for Thanksgiving?
Yep.
Peter Graham was just giving us an anecdote there. You were the last Darien team, continue that story, to play at Stadium Field here for the Turkey Bowl.
Mm-hmm. So, if I understand correctly, the games are now played at Boyle Stadium,
yep.
Correct? So.
And the ball falls off the tee, as you can see there, so they will reset and get ready for kickoff here. On the clock for the opening quarter. And we are ready to go. And it's a squib kick, fielded at about the 37-yard line. And that was number 49, the Sander Shuttaboom. And he is downed at the 41, and that's where the Darien offense will go to work. Oliver Bolton, number 9, is the quarterback. These are all freshmen, future JV and varsity players, no doubt. So 1st and 10 at the 41 for Darien. And Bolton will operate out of the shotgun, as all the Blue Wave quarterbacks do in this spread offense. They give it to the big fella up the middle, and he picks up a couple of yards. And that was Callum McNear, and we'll be calling his name quite a bit this afternoon. The running back also plays linebacker, number 26. So it's second down and about 8. And here is Bolton, and he hands off again to McNear, and he is brought down by a swarm
Big
of
gang
New
tackle.
Canaan defenders. Big gang tackle there. He picks up maybe a yard. So obviously, the first 2 plays, they're going to go to their running back and give it to him right up the gut.
Looks like it's going to be power football for Darien today, but let's see if they air it out here on 3rd and 8.
Certainly a passing down here. Clock is ticking. We're just underway here in the first quarter between Darien and New Canaan in this freshman football game from the beautiful campus of Darien High School. Receivers split left and right. Here's Bolton,
Back.
and that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Connor O'Malley, and so that'll bring on the punting unit, and it's 4 and out for the Blue Wave.
Back to return is number 16, Walter, and number 20,
And the punt is up,
Canaan.
and it's fielded at the 29-yard line by number 16,
Christian Walter.
Christian Walter. So a 3 and out situation for the Blue Wave on their first possession, and now the New Canaan offense comes onto the field, and they will start at around the 30-yard line, their own 30-yard line. You know, we live streamed the JV football game earlier this week, a competitive game, went down to the wire. We'll see if this brings us the same excitement this afternoon.
New Canaan comes out in the gun.
Christian Sweeney, he's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up some yards up the middle across the 40 to about the 43-yard line. So Christian Sweeney, the New Canaan quarterback, picks up a first down, moving those chains. The ball spotted at the 44-yard line of New Canaan. First down, 1st and 10. And not a bad way to start for the Rams. First down,
Yep.
pick up another first down.
And quarterback Christian Sweeney, he obviously has some legs, so let's see if Darien gets a spy on him with a middle linebacker, outside linebacker here.
2 receivers on the near side of the field. Sweeney calls his own number, and he picks up a couple of yards to about the 48-yard line. 49-yard line is where they'll spot it. So second down and about 6 for the Rams. Number 10, Christian Sweeney, is the quarterback. Just a freshman, as all these players are. They
Hands off to 20.
hand off to Christopher Kinnett, and he brings it close to a first down. It is a first down, so he picks up the first down. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line of Darien. Under 7 minutes left. No score. First quarter, Blue Wave Rams. Freshman football from Stadium Field. Here's Sweeney out of the shotgun. He's looking downfield. Rolls left. And he doesn't have much. Actually picks up a couple of yards. Nice effort from the freshman quarterback. Gets the ball to about the 42-yard line.
Good gang tackle there by Darien Blue Wave. At least 5 guys on the ball there.
We see so many dual threat quarterbacks through the years from both of these programs. It looks like Christian Sweeney is the latest for this New Canaan Rams program. Ball's on the 42. Second down. Here's Sweeney. They keep it on the ground. Number 20 gets outside. He picks up all kinds of yards inside the 30-yard line before he is pushed out of bounds. And that was number 20, Christopher Kinnett.
And they're deep in Darien territory now. Darien's going to need a stop if they want to get the ball back here.
But we've got a flag on the play, and that's going to be holding against New Canaan, and that will back them up. So a big play negated by the penalty, and that backs them up to midfield, the 50-yard line. So it brings up second down and long yardage here. Second down and about 15. Penalties always are the bugaboo, right, Peter?
Yeah.
Always can prove costly. So important in this game especially. Here's Sweeney looking downfield.
And
gets it to
Knet.
Picks it up. He's inside the 30-yard line. And he was hit out of bounds by Teddy Laird. Nice defensive stop by Laird, number 18. But a big play for New Canaan after the penalty. So they're back in business here, moving the chains. And the ball spotted at the 25-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 for the Rams. Here's Sweeney out of the shotgun. They keep it on the ground. And they don't get much as the Blue Wave defense collapses.
They'll lose about a yard on the play.
That was number 17, Will Costco. So back to the initial line of scrimmage on that. And that'll bring up second down and 10 for New Canaan. The Rams offense on the move here this afternoon. We're under 4:30 left in the opening quarter. And it's a running play up the middle. And that was number 17 again, Will Costco. And he picks up some real estate. And that is just shy of the first down. So 3rd down and inches here for the New Canaan offense. All right, Coach Giswaldi, what are they looking to do here on this play?
If I'm Darien here, I'm looking for the QB's going to keep it here. Sweeney, he's going to bounce it outside with that little, they're going a little power formation here, and it's a QB sneak.
And Sweeney picks up the first down. So it's a QB sneak. Sweeney calls his own number, and it gets the job done, moving the chains for the Rams. So the New Canaan offense in the red zone now, and in that JV game, Peter, both offenses were able to move the ball between the 20-yard lines. Once they got in the end zone, the defense is tightened up. We'll see what happens here. Here's Sweeney.
Same power formation.
And a nice defensive effort by the Blue Wave.
Gets about a yard on the play.
Up front. Good call on that.
And that seems to be New Canaan's formula, just a heavy dose of QB Sweeney there on the runs.
Yeah, they use him in a lot of different formations here. He is their go-to athlete. Sweeney out of the shotgun. They keep it on the ground. And that is a big pickup for Will Costco. And he takes it to the 6-yard line. Just shy of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd down for New Canaan.
If I'm Darien here, I'm looking for maybe a quick out, maybe a little slant here on the play.
Sweeney
fumbles
the snap. Picks it up, makes something out of nothing, and he is down to about the 1-yard line. So you talk about making something out of nothing, fumbles the snap, has the presence of mind to stay with it, picks it up, finds an opening, takes it down to the 1-yard line. And that is not all.
It'll be 1st and goal New Canaan here on the 1-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of formation they come out with here.
I'm guessing they'll go the QB sneak again with Sweeney.
Well, they hand it off to number 20. And that is a touchdown.
Christopher Knet on the touchdown there.
That's Knet on a 1-yard touchdown. So it's 6-0 New Canaan with 1:55 left in the opening quarter as Christopher Knet takes it in from a yard out. And they will try to kick the point after here, make it 7-0.
It's an impressive drive by New Canaan there. Shaved about 7.5 minutes off the clock there.
It was a very workmanlike drive, and it is up and it is good. It is 7-0 New Canaan as the Rams offense. You said it, Peter Gesualdi. They very workmanlike on that possession, and they marched down the field. That big penalty didn't hurt them, and they have 7 on the board. So 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. 7-0 New Canaan. First score of the afternoon. Freshman football, Darien, New Canaan from Stadium Field on the campus of Darien High School. The varsity programs will meet a week from today at Boyle Stadium in Stamford. Undefeated Darien takes on New Canaan, who has lost just twice this season. That is a big game, state playoff implications for Darien and New Canaan. We'll see what happens.
Back returning the kick, we have Connor O'Malley and Ryan Blatney.
O'Malley, Blatney back to receive. Just a quick shout out to our production crew for DAF Media this afternoon. Ben Olson is directing. Kara Tracy on camera 1. Emily Finland on camera as well. And our very own Brendan Ross, who is kind of doing a little bit of everything today, doing some producing. We will hear from him at the half. And we are about ready to kick this off. It's a low line drive kick, fielded at about the 20-yard line. And returned to about the 20, to about the 37. New Canaan's saying they fumbled it.
Darien with the recovery there. And let's see if the offensive line can get some push here. Not so much on the last drive, but lineman coach Matt DeAndre has been doing a very good job this season, so we'll see if he can get that offensive line going.
So the Darien offense back out onto the field. Oliver Bolton, number 9, is the quarterback. Darien working out of that spread formation. And they stick it on the ground, and a nice pickup of about 5 yards. Number 6, Reed Tarleton, with the 5-yard pickup. Oliver Bolton's brother, Goose, plays lacrosse at McGill University in Canada. Pretty sure he was all conference up there. And so
hand off to the right, and they gain about 2 yards on the play.
They continue.
Third down coming up.
Yep, they continue to run the ball. Connor O'Malley that time with the carry. So a big third down here for the Blue Wave. They were 3 and out on that last drive. We'll see what happens here. Clock ticking here in the first quarter, under a minute left. 7-0 New Canaan. Two receivers split to the right, 2 receivers split to the left. Here's
drops back to pass.
And it is batted down at the line.
Fourth down coming up.
And that was big number 79 of New Canaan.
And they're going to send out the punt team.
David Siegel, number 79. So 3 and out for the Blue Wave. And another punting situation for Darien.
Christopher Connett back to return.
Connett and Christian Walter back to receive for New Canaan. The fair catch is signaled and is fielded at the 35-yard line. You played a lot of special teams when you were at Darien, playing for head coach Rob Trefone. what did you like most about special teams? Obviously, an opportunity to make big plays. So much is made of special teams. We forget, we talk about offense, defense, but special teams really a big part of any football game.
I mean, it's a big chance for the younger guys to, show the coaches what they're all about. You'll see it on the varsity level, a lot of sophomores playing on special teams, a lot of juniors. It's a time for them to shine, show the coaches what they can do. And
St. Joe's had a player, Tyler Matakevich, who's now playing for the Steelers in the NFL, and really he's a linebacker, but he is making his mark on special teams. There's Sweeney getting flushed out of the pocket down the far sideline, tiptoes out of bounds across the 40.
It'll be about a gain of 7 on the play.
So again, you have to be impressed by this freshman quarterback for New Canaan, Christian Sweeney. A dual threat guy, can put it in the air, but also can keep it on the ground and do something with his legs.
Come out in the spread formation again.
Sweeney.
Handoff.
And a big tackle. Big tackle there by number 26, Callum McNear. We've called his name on offense already, coming up with a big defensive effort there. Nice tackle. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 7-0 New Canaan here at Stadium Field. Peter Gesualdi, happy to have you with us. And that's a game next week that you'll pay attention to, right? Even though you graduated a few years back.
For sure.
The Turkey Bowl is always a game that you'll pay attention to.
Oh, yeah, it's always a game. All the buddies will get together, and we've been going every single game since we've graduated. It's always a great time to come back, and Darien's had New Canaan's number in the past, so looking to keep that streak going.
What do you make of this 30-plus game win streak that Darien has put together? I mean, Coach Trefone, you played for him. Terrific coach. He's been the head coach here for 10 years. He has really, when you talk about 30-plus wins, that's impressive. They haven't lost a regular season game, Pete, since 2013.
I mean, what it all comes down to, Darien doesn't have the fastest guys, they don't have the biggest guys, but they have all bought into Coach Rob Trefone's system, and that's what it's all about. You get the kids to buy in, and you're going to win games. You don't have to be the biggest, you don't have to be the fastest guy on the field, but once you got that system locked down, you're going to be winning games.
So the New Canaan offense will start the second quarter here. Third down, and that is a first down.
That's Christopher Canet on the play.
Canet, good call on that, Pete. Canet takes it across midfield. Nice pickup, gets the first down. So number 20, the little guy for the Rams, doing some big work here in this game early on.
And the Rams have just crossed into Darien territory.
So the ball spotted at the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47 of Darien. Sweeney remains in the game at quarterback. He'll operate out of the shotgun.
Motion man coming in.
And a little trickery there by New Canaan. And a pickup of a couple by Canet. So, Peter, your impression so far? We're a quarter plus into this game. Kind of a classic New Canaan-Darien game. Both defenses playing pretty well.
It's a very classic Darien-New Canaan matchup here. I mean, this is the last game for all these guys, so they're going to leave their heart out on the field here.
And here's Canet again. He gets outside. Gets to almost the 40-yard line on the far side of the field. And that'll
about 3rd and 3 on the play here.
Yeah, good call. 3rd and 3 at about the 41. So the ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Spread formation for the Rams. And Sweeney calls his own number. and he grinds for a few yards.
I don't think he got it.
Across the 40, does not get the first down. And so that'll bring up 4th down, and it looks like New Canaan will punt it away as the punting unit comes onto the field.
Great push up front by the Darien line right there.
Number 6, Reed Tarleton, back to receive for the Blue Wave.
Last game of the season here. You never know what teams are going to pull out of the bag. Watch the fake.
And the punt is up. And it bounces at the 21-yard line. The official took a little spill. He is helped up by a couple of New Canaan players. And the Blue Wave offense comes back out onto the field, and they spot this at the 21-yard line. So we'll see now, Peter, what the Blue Wave offense can put together here with 7:30 left in the first half.
Yeah, let's see if they can build off a little bit of defensive momentum there on the last stop.
Both teams running the ball. This game is flying by here. Spread formation again for Darien. What else is new? They keep it on the ground here. And a gang tackle by New Canaan.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. That was Connor O'Malley. Maybe a yard. So 2nd down, the ball at the 23-yard line. Under 7 minutes left. They keep it on the ground. It is O'Malley again, and he, I think, is just shy of the first down. Gets it across the 30. No, it's a first down.
There's a New Canaan player down on the field.
New Canaan player down on the field. It's a first down, Darien. The New Canaan staff coming out onto the field, as is the Darien trainer, to tend to the injured player. 6:47 left. Clock stopped here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and let's see if we can see a little play action pass out of Darien here. New Canaan linebackers are looking a little antsy on the play. First steps going right at the line, so a little play action pass. See if Darien can go deep here.
So a little break in the action here as the training staff tends to the injured New Canaan player on the field. So we've seen a JV game that was very entertaining on Tuesday, or on Monday rather. New Canaan came in here, won that game in come-from-behind fashion. And then last week, the Darien sophomore team won a thriller by 1 point over New Canaan. So we've seen some entertaining games here by these two proud, storied programs in the last week and a half. That certainly bodes well for next Thursday and the big one, the Granddaddy, the Turkey Bowl at Boyle Stadium.
And like I said before, you know, these kids have been going to the Turkey Bowl since they're 8 years old. So they've been looking forward to this game for 10 years. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, and it always is. And, you know, hopefully Darien can keep that streak going.
Peter, we are going to take a quick break here. We will be back with more first-half action in this freshman football game between Darien and New Canaan. We'll be right back. Not good. We are back here on this DAF Media broadcast. Freshman football, Darien taking on New Canaan. Right now, a little break in the action as there is an injured New Canaan player down on the field. They are tending to him. Glad you could join us on this broadcast. It's 7-0 New Canaan. Damian Andrew alongside former Darien Blue Wave football star Peter Gesualdi. And Peter, we went into the archives here, dug up a little photograph of you. We're going to bring it up on the screen right now. That is what you call a nice picture.
Oh, man.
How about that? Number 26. I remember you wearing that number, right? It was 26, yeah.
Yep, I believe that was on the picture on the right, my first game back after my injury against Willen under the lights. That was a fun game.
Yeah, that is a great shot. And there you are on the lacrosse field as well. Played both sports. You took the winter off, correct?
Yes.
So you gave yourself a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Two of the really traditionally strong programs here at Darien High School, the football program, the lacrosse program. And you were a big part of some really good Darien Blue Wave teams when they really started to kind of get this thing running.
No, yeah, I'm very proud to be a part of it. You know, during those off seasons, you can't do it without, those weight room sessions, the training sessions with John Carlozzi. Coach T's always got you in the weight room, and it shows. These kids are big; they're getting pushes up front, and it really shows in these games.
Yeah, so the injured New Canaan player still down on the field. You hate to see this as it's 6:47 left in the first half, 7-0 New Canaan. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Darien varsity girls soccer team. What a season they had. Unfortunately, it came to an end last night. They lose to Staples 3-2. In a very entertaining match at Fairfield Ludlow High School in the Class L state semifinals. We're going to take a look at some footage of this. Our very own Brendan Ross is joining us now. And Brendan, what a season it was for head coach Lee Parsons and the Blue Wave girls soccer team. A historic season, trying to get to the state finals for the first time in school history. They'd been to the state semis once before, as Darien boys soccer coach John Bradley reminded me last night on the broadcast. But unfortunately, they come up short against Staples 3-2, as we're taking a look at some visuals from last night's game.
Yeah,
you were there.
It was one of their best seasons so far, behind such a great senior class and such a great underclass group. That's going to be amazing for the next couple of years. That's the best thing that happened this season, is that they had a lot of underclassmen step up, and they have that history, and that they know how it feels to get on a field in a state game or an FCAC game and know how to play.
Great point, because it certainly sets them up well for the future. I mean, you can grow from an experience like this, and as you mentioned, they have a lot of underclassmen. Not Natalie Bravo comes to mind, Eileen Dolan, Ilana Dolan, and so certainly the cupboard not bare for Coach Parsons and his staff, and a great run to the state semifinals in the Class L tournament. As you can see there, the final seconds of this one, Staples beats Darien 3-2 to end the run by the Blue Wave. And Katie Ramsey with 2 goals, had both of the goals in that match last night and made it very close. The Staples student body
one of
running
our
onto the
girls
field
soccer players, the goalie on the field for the
one.
EMS,
And
Cassidy Duffy.
Unbelievable season
She's got
comes to
both
an end
the
for
EMS
the
and the soccer
Darien Blue
player.
Wave. They had never made it Cassidy, this far in the state tournament. Duffy, part of Post 53,
Yes.
correct?
Yep. As well as many other student athletes. That's a great thing about this town, is that they allow the athletes and the students to take part of the EMS and Post 53 and teach them and further their knowledge in the medical field, which is amazing.
Yeah, Post 53 has been around for a number of years here in Darien. Student-run EMT service. They do a tremendous job, and what great training for the students.
And a lot of them go into college. That's what the field they want to pursue further down their line for them. So it's great that they're getting that early access and learning how to do everything before stepping in foot into college.
No, well said. Breaking the action here, this freshman football game between Darien and New Canaan. New Canaan player injured on the field. They are tending to him now. Under 7 minutes left in the first half, 7-0 New Canaan. We are going to take another quick break, and we will be back with more first half action between Darien and New Canaan. We are back here on the DAF Media Network. Play about to resume here in the second quarter. 6:47 left in the half. New Canaan had an injured player on the field. They were tending to him, and now we are ready to go green here. Darien's offense, first down and 10.
Back in the spread. Handoff up the middle.
And a pickup of a couple of yards by Connor O'Malley. He gets it across the 35-yard line. So we'll see if this Blue Wave offense can get some momentum with under 7 minutes left in the half. 7-0 Rams. Freshman football here from Stadium Field as the lights now are on, and they are special. Here's Bolton. Gives it to O'Malley. And he is met by that front of New Canaan. Doesn't get much there, Peter. And that'll bring up third down.
New Canaan won that battle up front. No gain there. And this is the first time I've actually seen the lights on.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely a little different. I like it.
Well, as my good friend and boss said, it pops. They pop on this field.
Yeah.
And they certainly do. It's a great atmosphere, great visual, and we're bringing it to you live here on the DAF Media Network.
I love it.
Third down and about 7 for Darien. Bolton out of the gun. And he's looking downfield. And the pass is complete. Nice throw and catch by Ryan Blatney. And that is enough for a Darien first down. So a big third down conversion there for the Blue Wave. Nice play, nice throw and catch. Nice throw there by Oliver Bolton.
Yeah, I mean, Darien probably should start airing it out a little more. That was a great strike by Bolton there. Definitely the best throw of the day. So let's see if they can keep this momentum going here.
Ball spotted on the 45-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Darien. Here's Bolton, gives it to O'Malley, and O'Malley picks up about 5 yards on the carry. So it looks like this Darien offense has a little momentum. Looks like they may have found something here.
And they're getting a good variety of plays in here. They pound the ball up the middle. Bolton threw a nice strike, and now they stretch the field with the jet sweep to the right. So the play calling's on point for this drive.
So the ball spotted on the 49-yard line as Darien's offense is across midfield. There's Bolton, and they go to the ground.
Oh.
The big fella, Callum McNear.
Rumbling and bumbling up the middle there.
Keeping those legs churning, and he brings it down to the 40-yard line. We'll say the 41-yard line. Another first down for Darien as this Blue Wave offense now on a little bit of a roll. So 1st and 10 at the 41. And here's Oliver Bolton out of the shotgun, and they keep it on the ground, and it's McNear again to the near sideline to the 25-yard line. So a big gain for Callum McNear.
And they got to keep feeding McNear here. I mean, he's running over kids right now, so.
And a great crowd here, Peter Gesualdi, for this freshman football game here at Stadium Field. Of course, when it's New Canaan and Darien, the fans come out. And a number of the JV football players from Darien watching this one in anticipation. They keep it on the ground again, and it's Connor O'Malley. He picks up a few on the short side of the field, and now they seem like they've got a little something going here. McNear and O'Malley doing the brunt of the work on this drive.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if they take a shot at the end zone here with Bolton.
And really, how big now when you look back at it, that third down conversion, the pass from Bolton
huge
to Blatney to pick up that first down, kept the drive going, kept the momentum going. And here is Bolton again, and McNear is brought down behind the line of scrimmage, I think.
They'll mark him short of the yard line.
So he doesn't pick up anything there. That'll bring up third down, a short third down here. Third down and a couple. And another big third down play here for this Blue Wave offense.
Crucial play here. They come out in the spread. Motion man to the right. They'll give him the handoff.
And he might be stopped of the first down. Connor O'Malley on the carry that time.
It's going to depend on the ref spot here, and it looks like they're going to give him the first down.
They do give him the first. No. Ryan Blatney signaling first down on the field for Darien, number 8. They're going to measure this. And it is fourth down, and Darien is going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Darien.
So a big play here, Peter Gesualdi. Fourth and really about a yard. Probably keep it on the ground.
Yep, it's going to come down to this play here. Let's see if they can get a little jet crisscross action going here to reverse from one running back to the other, but they got to do whatever they can to get that extra inch here.
Now, when you were playing, the spread was still the offense. You could catch the ball out of the backfield.
Yeah, from my understanding now, we ran 4 years ago, we ran a lot more wing T than now. It's more, I think it's converged more into 90% spread.
Yep.
But that's what most teams are going to now.
Peter Gesualdi joining Damian Andrew here on this DAF media broadcast, and they are short of the first down, so that'll bring up fourth down and really inches for this Darien offense.
I think they should either go with the quarterback sneak here, hand it off up the middle of the big fella, McNear.
McNear and O'Malley have done much of the work on this workmanlike drive for Darien. They're going to go for it.
They'll be going out of the under center here.
Under
quarterback
center,
sneak,
quarterback
and
sneak, and I
like
think the push got him the first down. It was Connor O'Malley taking the direct snap,
forward
and
progress.
That is good enough for a first down.
Great push up front by the Darien line.
Great point. It was a great push up front, and that was something a little different. O'Malley under center, takes the direct snap, keeps it himself. And it's a Blue Wave first down. 1st and 10 for Darien here inside their New Canaan's 20-yard line.
Hand off to McNear up the middle. He's got something going.
Boy, you used the word rumbling, and he certainly does. He is a downhill runner, a big back, number 26, big boy for a freshman.
He really puts his shoulder down. I think they got to keep feeding him the rock here.
His brother Jackson McNear plays for the varsity team and head coach Rob Trefone. And here we go, 2nd down. And they give it to McNear straight up the gut again inside the 5-yard line. That's good enough for a first down.
McNear with the carry. That's another first down for the Blue Wave.
So under a minute left here in the first half, 7-0 New Canaan, but the Darien offense is on the doorstep here, operating deep in New Canaan territory. Here's Bolton now out of the shotgun. And they keep it on the ground with the big fella McNear, but he is met at the line of scrimmage by about 4 New Canaan defenders.
McNear with the carry. That brings up 2nd and goal for the Wave.
Matt Benevento, one of those New Canaan defenders, in on that stop. So it'll bring up 2nd down for New Canaan, ball spotted at the 5-yard line. So I think with 25 seconds left in the first half, you've got some time here to stick this ball in the end zone.
Yep, Darien, I think, has one timeout left. So they can go to the ground if they want to here, or they can air it out.
Yeah, they want to get points here with 25 seconds left in the first half. 7-0 New Canaan. Another entertaining football game, the second one we've seen this week between these two storied programs. The JV matchup was terrific on Monday. New Canaan coming in here and winning that 20-14 in come-from-behind fashion. And then last week, the sophomore game, I believe it was 38-37. Darien won that game. And now this is a competitive freshman football game here at Stadium Field. Yeah, so this is your first time seeing this place lit up. You always played on Saturday afternoons here.
I love it. It's definitely a different feel, and it's great.
So second down.
They'll go out of the spread here.
Here's Bolton.
Motion
man in
right.
motion.
They'll hand it off. He'll cut out.
And it's O'Malley, and he doesn't get much. He was the motion man. They give it to him, and he is wrapped up pretty quickly.
Third down coming.
Christopher Kinnett in on that tackle. And, of course, we've called his name a few times for this New Canaan offense.
Yep, he's been all over the field.
So let me ask you, what did you enjoy the most? Getting the ball out of the backfield, special teams, or making some big hits in the Darien secondary?
I like the little everything. To be honest, I like catching the ball from my quarterback, Henry Baldwin, in the slot. That was always fun. Returning kicks was fun, a little stressful at the same time. But, yeah, I think catching the ball from Henry Baldwin was probably my favorite thing about playing football for Darien.
And you were the type of back that could do that. As you said, out of the slot, you could come out of the backfield, though, and catch the ball. They could hand it off to you, pitch it out to you. A lot of different ways you were utilized in head coach Rob Treffone's offense.
And that's the beauty of spread. You know, running backs have the ability to catch the ball, run the ball, block, obviously. It's a little everything here.
So a big play here, third down with 17 seconds left. And here is Bolton rolling to his left, and he is brought down, and that is going to be an incomplete pass. So not much doing there for Darien, and that'll bring up fourth down with 12 seconds left. And it doesn't look like they're going to bring anybody on to kick a field goal. They're going to try to go for 6 here, Peter.
Yep, I think this is the right call. Tied up going into the half.
Yeah, they're going to try to tie it up as we see the Darien varsity football team walking off the practice field, East Turf Field here on the Darien campus. You can see them walking.
And I'm looking for a little quick slant here from Bolton. Let's see if they can get the job done here right before halftime.
So here's Oliver Bolton out of the shotgun. And he's looking to the end zone. He throws, and it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Reed Tarleton. And so the New Canaan offense will take over with 7 seconds left deep in their own end as Darien comes up empty on what was really a terrific drive that used up a lot of clock.
Yeah, I mean, they ate up a lot of clock there, but in the end, final play, they got it. In the end, you got to pound it in there. Still a whole nother half of football, though.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed at halftime in the locker room after not coming away with any points on that last drive. So if you're New Canaan here, just take a knee. Be happy to be up 7-0 going into the half, Peter?
For sure, yeah. 7 seconds left on the clock. I think that's the way to go.
You're deep in your own end, and that's exactly what they'll do. So that will do it for the first half here from Stadium Field. New Canaan's freshman football team leads Darien's freshman football team 7-0. We are going to take a quick break, and we will be back with more at the half and more here from Stadium Field. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are at the half here at Stadium Field on the Darien High School campus. The Rams of New Canaan lead Darien 7-0 in this freshman football game. Joining me now at the half is the DAF Media's own Brendan Ross, and we're going to talk a little bit about the field hockey team. The Darien Blue Wave field hockey team will go for a state championship on Saturday, Class L. They take on Staples. It's a rematch of last year's Class L state championship, which ended in a tie. They were co-champs,
exactly.
Brendan.
Exactly, yeah.
Talk a little bit about their last win over Enfield in the state semifinals.
Exactly. So the Wave played Enfield the other day at Cheshire. Came out with the win 4-0 as shown on the screen. And they had an amazing game. The ball was in the Darien side the majority of the game. Vanderbroek had a goal and assist. Blaze had 8 saves. The 4 goals came from, as I said, Vanderbroek, Hellman, Schrenker, and Mahoney. And that's just what Darien has been had this whole season is depth, and that's what I think you can talk about is the Wave's depth on the team, and that's behind Hellman and Mahoney and Elders, who had that game-winning goal against Norwalk in the quarterfinals at Norwalk, which put them against Norwalk 2-1 this season. Their only 2 losses coming this season was against Norwalk and
Staples. They lost to Staples, so it's going to be a rematch of a regular season match between Staples and Darien. That was played in Westport at Staples High School. I believe the final of that one was 2-1 Staples.
Exactly. Yep, 2-1.
And so it is a rematch, and of course it's a rematch of last year's Class L state title game. And I've had the chance to talk to Darien head coach Mo Minikis and Staples head coach Ian Tapsell a couple of times this season, and they are ready to go, as we are ready to go in the second half of this freshman football game between Darien and New Canaan. Brendan, thank you so much. Great job with that graphic, by the way. And we are underway as the ball is fielded at the 20-yard line, and it is brought out to about the 33-yard line. So a nice little return there for the New Canaan Rams as their offense comes out onto the field to start the second half. They won the coin toss. They deferred to the second half. So here we go, and New Canaan up 7-0 as Darien comes up short on that last drive of the first half. Peter Gesualdi come away with no points.
Yeah, and second half adjustments for Darien. I think they need to do a better job of swarming the quarterback. And not letting him, scramble away after that first contact.
So the quarterback for New Canaan remains in the game, and he is down the far sideline. And a big pickup to start this second half by Christian Sweeney. And I know you have been impressed with him in this game, a dual threat guy who can put it in the air and also keep it on the ground, and he does that, does all the work with his legs on this first play from scrimmage in the second half. So the ball is at the 45-yard line of Darien as this New Canaan Rams offense comes out fired up here to start the second half. And a little trickery there out of the backfield, and this is number 20, Chris Canet.
Ball down.
He fumbles the football, but I believe New Canaan recovers it. And that was Christopher Canet with another big New Canaan pickup. Ball marked at the 29-yard line as they retained possession. The ball came out, but he has the presence of mind to hop on it.
Yeah, and anytime you have a quarterback that can run the ball as well, it's a huge plus. You see it in the NFL today with guys like Deshaun Watson.
No, absolutely. Well said. And here's Sweeney. He keeps it himself, gets outside, far sideline, takes it across the 20, down to the 15. So a big pickup for the quarterback, Christian Sweeney, as this New Canaan Rams offense is fired up to start the second half.
And they're marching down the field very quickly. And
something just occurred to me. Not a lot of flags in this game. Pretty clean game so far in this freshman football game. That was not the case in the JV game the other day. Plenty of flags in that one. So we're just underway here in the second half. Sweeney out of the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his right, and they keep it on the ground. This is Christopher Canet. He gets outside, cuts back inside the 5-yard line, and I believe he was down. Ball popped out again there.
That'll be enough for a first down, however.
Absolutely. They'll mark this probably around the 4-yard line, so another nice carry there for Christopher Canet. And this New Canaan Rams offense just marching down the field to start this second half. Not much resistance yet from the Darien defense. So this time Sweeney is under center.
Power formation, hands the ball up the middle. And he's stuffed.
Stuffed. A nice tackle there by number 6, Reed Tarleton. We've called his name several times, having a nice game this afternoon for this Darien freshman football team. Ball spotted on the 3-yard line, it looks like. Second down.
New Canaan comes out in the power formation again, handoff left up the middle.
And that is a New Canaan Rams touchdown. And that was number 19, Ryan Caon, the running back. And he sticks it in the end zone. That was about a 3-yard touchdown run. 7:28 left in the third quarter, 13-0 New Canaan.
Well, I've been in this position before against New Canaan as well, down 14-0 in the Turkey Bowl in 2013, and we came back to win. So this game is far from over for Darien.
And that's why we brought you on this broadcast for those little nuggets, Peter Giswaldi. Here's 86, Nicholas Radman for the PAT. It is good, and it is 14-0 New Canaan in the second half. So a very impressive drive to start half number 2 for the Rams, Peter. We'll see if Darien has an answer here for what just happened. They just took it right down the field and stuck it in the end zone. A 3-yard touchdown run, Ryan Caon.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a heavy dose of O'Malley and McNear running the ball on this drive like they did on the last drive. Came out very successful, but in the end, they couldn't score on the very last play of that.
Yeah, they got inside. That's right. They got inside that 10-yard line, and then they just couldn't get anything done inside the 5-yard line. And it was a heavy dose of O'Malley and McNear, as you said. Great point. So New Canaan will kick off, up 14-0 with under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. And a squib kick fielded at the 35-yard line by number 49, Sander Shutterboom. And the Darien offense comes out onto the field for the first time in the second half.
And this is the last game for Darien season, so I expect to see them pull some trick plays out of the bag here in this second half.
Well, they're in a 14-0 deficit here. Bolton remains in the game at quarterback. He gives it to McNear. McNear bounces outside, breaks a couple of tackles to the 49-yard line. So a big pickup for Callum McNear. He is an impressive back, and he's signaling himself first down.
Here we go.
So the ball spotted at the 49-yard line of Darien. A big play on first down for the Blue Wave. Callum McNear, downhill runner. That time, though, he was able to bounce outside and pick up extra yards, shedded a couple tackles. And here's Bolton out of the shotgun. First down, and who else? They give it to McNear. Why not? Gets it to the 50, picks up about a yard. That time, the New Canaan front was able to collapse on him rather quickly.
Not much push on the play there. It'll be second down coming up.
So Bolton heads back into the huddle with his play. And the Blue Wave offense back in business. Ball on the 50-yard line. 6:21 left in the third quarter. 14-0 New Canaan.
Darien comes out on the spread here.
Here's Bolton. Fakes the handoff and then gives it to, I believe, O'Malley, who gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Not much cooking on that play.
Third and long coming up.
So a big third down we saw them complete a nice pass play on that last drive of the first down, or the first half that kept the drive going. So we'll see what they can do here.
I think we could see Bolton air the ball out here on 3rd and long.
Well, Bolton has certainly shown that he can throw it. He's out of the shotgun.
Drops back to pass, and looks like it's going to be a screen, and he's got plenty of field in front of him.
And a nice dump off to number 4.
He's going.
Jack's Matthew Cavalli. And Cavalli picks up the first down and then some for Darien. So a nice play call there on the screen to Cavalli, but it's a hold on Darien. And that will negate a big pickup on 3rd down for Darien. And that is a tough call at that spot of the game. And like we talked about in the first half, Peter, you just you have to avoid the penalties.
Yep. 3rd and long like that, that's really going to deflate the confidence of the offense. But they'll come out here. They'll keep the ball moving here. Third looks to be about 3rd and 1 on the play here.
So here we go. 3rd down for Darien. Ball on the 43-yard line. Bolton gives it to McNear.
That's a first down up the middle.
And that is a first down. So they keep the drive alive after a costly penalty. And it's a first down Darien under 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
That's a way, first down.
So 1st and 10 for Darien. Ball on the 38. Here's Bolton.
And they'll go with the
pitches
option.
out to O'Malley. A little option play there. And he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 12 for the win.
So an impressive drive here for Darien, Peter. Burning a little clock. Keep it going.
Yep, time of possession is definitely a big part of this game. Looks like they're going out in a trips formation to the left here.
Yeah, it's trip receivers to the left, and that is a timeout Darien.
Timeout called by Darien.
Head coach Tom O'Donnell is the freshman coach here at Darien. Does a nice job with the team. Although his team in a 14-0 hole right now with 3:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Damian Andrew alongside Peter Gesualdi. Happy you're watching the DAF media broadcast of this freshman football game between Darien and New Canaan. Again, a shout out to our production crew, our DAF media production crew. Ben Olson on camera 1 right now. Emily Finland and Kara Tracy. And of course, Brendan Ross. So it's second down here and about what, 11?
2nd and 11, yep. Still have yet to see my favorite play, the jet crisscross reverse, but they'll come out in trips left here.
Trips left. Here's Bolton out of the shotgun, looking over the middle, and he has a pass complete to Cavoli, who had that big run that was negated by a holding penalty a couple of plays ago. Nice pass play there. Gets it down to the 36-yard line. Still well short of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd down for Darien as they try to keep this drive alive.
And this is going to be 2-down territory here, so they'll definitely be going for it here on 4th down.
Yeah, good point. McNear in the backfield Bolton out of the shotgun. He's looking downfield, and that is incomplete. He had Garrett Martin wide open in the middle of the field, overthrew him just a touch as Martin went up to try to grab it. And that will bring up a very big 4th down. And as you just said, Peter
Looks like
Gesualdi,
they're bringing the punt team out.
they aren't going to go for it. They're going to punt it. Are you surprised by that call? I mean, still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Yeah,
Trying to win the field position battle here.
Yep.
Back up New Canaan deep in their own end. And they get the punt off. It's
Great
Canaan.
punt.
And it'll take a Darien bounce. And it's downed at around the 17-yard line. So the New Canaan offense comes onto the field. The Darien defense comes onto the field. And I heard Peter Graham just say in the background that this Darien defense, will see what they can do here as New Canaan backed up in their own end.
And for Darien to have a shot at this one, it all starts with the defense here. They got to slow New Canaan down here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Sweeney. And that's a pickup of a couple of yards on first down. And that was number 17, Will Costco, who we haven't heard from since the first half. Spread formation for New Canaan. Here is Sweeney, calls his own number, fakes the handoff and gets it across the 25-yard line, and that is good enough for a New Canaan first down.
And if I'm New Canaan, I would just keep feeding Sweeney here. I mean, he's super effective on the ground here.
Yeah, they have had a lot of success with Sweeney.
Darien just doesn't seem to have an answer for him on the ground.
Running the football, no doubt. Here's Sweeney out of the shotgun. And he keeps it on the ground with Canaan, who takes it across the 30-yard line to about the 31. Canaan has played well, too, for New Canaan in this ball game. Substitution for Darien on defense as Jackson Walsh comes running off the field. 14-0 New Canaan, 1:30 left in the third quarter. Here's Christian Sweeney out of the shotgun, and they keep it on the ground. Yeah, little trickery, and that is a nice pickup to the 44-yard line.
That's another first down for New Canaan.
Ryan Cayone, he had the touchdown, the second touchdown of the game for New Canaan, number 19. He's back in the game. And a big pickup for the Rams.
Jackson Walsh comes running back on the field.
The big fella, Jackson Walsh. Ball is at the 44-yard line. First down and 10. They give it to Canaan. He goes far sideline, cuts it back down the field, and he may have picked up another New Canaan first down as he gets it to about the 45-yard line of Darien, and that is a first down as they keep the chains moving. So an impressive drive here by the New Canaan Rams as they are up by 2 touchdowns and looking for more. Across midfield, ball spotted at the 45-yard line, so it's 1st and 10 from the 45 of Darien. Here's Sweeney out of the shotgun. 2 receivers spread out to the right. And he is looking downfield to pass, but here comes the Blue Wave defense, escapes and nearly complete, incomplete, but nearly complete to number 4, Maddox Underwood.
And that's what happens when you have a quarterback. Yeah, that's what happens when you have a quarterback with legs. You know, you buy him a little time, he scrambles around back there, and he can find an open receiver.
Yeah, he surveyed the field well that time as he was flushed out of the pocket. Here's Sweeney. They give it to Canaan, who picks up a couple to about the 43-yard line. So an impressive drive being put together here by New Canaan as the time ticks away in the third quarter and the Rams up 14-0. They have certainly established themselves on offense on this drive.
2 wide receivers right for New Canaan.
And Sweeney keeps it himself, and he picks up the first down across the 35-yard line. And this Rams offense is on the move.
That gets another New Canaan Rams first down.
Boy, you would like to have played quarterback in this New Canaan Rams freshman offense, huh?
Of course,
keeping it on the ground.
Always want to do a little wildcat formation, but Coach T definitely wasn't about that.
Here's Sweeney. They keep it on the ground again. And I believe that was Ryan Canaan again.
And he'll be 3 yards short of the first.
Short of the first down, but a nice pickup. And you hear the buzzer. That'll end the third quarter. New Canaan up 14-0. Thank you for watching this DAF media broadcast.
Darien 14-0.
Quarterback is good, man.
Damian Andrew alongside Peter Gesualdi for this high school freshman football game between two arch rivals, Darien and New Canaan. And as you mentioned a couple times during this broadcast, Peter, this is the final football game of the season for this Darien Blue Wave freshman team. A number of these players perhaps one day will be starring on the varsity for head coach Rob Trefone.
Of course, yeah, not only the final game, but the final quarter. They're going to leave everything they have on the field right now. And being down 14-0, I think the tactic here is first guy at the ball is going to hold them up. Second or third guy comes in and tries to strip the ball, being down 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
So this New Canaan offense moving from right to left on your screen. Christian Sweeney calls his own number again, takes it up the middle, keeps those legs moving, and gets it down to about the 21-yard line. And that's another first down for the Rams. Ball spotted at the 22. Boy, if you're any coach, you have to be pleased with what your offense is doing here. Taking time off the clock, you're up by 2 scores, and you're moving the football. Here's Christian Sweeney. Bill Kurtz, by the way, is the head coach of the New Canaan freshman football team. Sweeney out of the shotgun, and they keep it on the ground as number 19 for New Canaan.
That would be Ryan Canaan.
Ryan Canaan, yes. He takes it inside the 10-yard line. Thank you, Peter Gesualdi. Canaan already has a touchdown in this game. So the New Canaan Rams offense in the red zone and looking to put some more points up on the scoreboard. The ball is at the 7-yard line, 8-yard line. 1st and 10. 1st and goal. And they keep it on the ground.
Great stop by the Darien D there.
And that was Christopher Canaan on the carry as the ball is spotted at the 5-yard line. So that'll bring up 2nd down with 8:22 left in the game. Spread formation again for the Rams. Christian Sweeney is the quarterback. He's operating out of the shotgun. And here we go. Sweeney rolls to his right, trying to bounce outside and cut it back in, and that is a touchdown for New Canaan. A 5-yard touchdown run by the freshman quarterback, Christian Sweeney, and he has had quite a ball game this afternoon. 7:56, 6 more for the Rams. It's 20-0 New Canaan, as they have been impressive here in this freshman football game this afternoon from Stadium Field. But there is a flag on the play. I did not see that. I was getting ahead of myself, so that will negate the touchdown. And as Lee Corso would say on ESPN's College Game Day, not so fast, my friend. So, no, it is a touchdown. It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown, 20-0. And now they'll come on for the extra point attempt.
It's up, and the kick is good.
It is good. So I didn't get ahead of myself. It's 21-0 New Canaan in front. .756 left in the game, 21-0 New Canaan. Brendan Ross joining us now. I thought that was a flag, but it was a coach's penalty.
Yeah, I believe it was a coach's penalty. Seemed that the head coach and assistant coach came pretty far on the field. You could tell that they made eye contact, and the ref threw his flag.
And let's see if Darien can get some big momentum going here with a big kickoff return. I believe... Yeah, the flag was on us on the last play, so New Canaan will be kicking from
the 40.
Darien's 45.
So it's a flag on Darien, not on New Canaan. 21-0, New Canaan in the lead. Three players back to receive for the Blue Wave, including Connor O'Malley. And the ball is fielded at the 10-yard line, brought out to the 20, 25, and that is where the Blue Wave offense will go to work. And that was Garrett Martin on the return for Darien. So, Peter, down 21-0, 7:51 left in the game. You got to make something happen on this drive, and you got to make something happen quickly if you're the Blue Wave.
Yep, I'm looking to see the Darien spread the field a little bit here. Bolton's going to air it out. I want to see some jet sweeps to the sideline. And like I said before, maybe some little trickery. Haven't seen that yet either.
Yeah, clock management is a key here over the middle, and that is picked off by number 16, Christian Walter, for New Canaan at the 30-yard line. So not what you want to see to start the drive for Darien. An interception, down 3 touchdowns, and the New Canaan offense will take over at the 31-yard line of Darien. So a big play by that Rams defense, Walter with the interception.
I mean, this would be big for Darien here if they can get New Canaan to go 3 and out. Can't have New Canaan eat up any more clock here with 7:46 left in the game.
Yeah, great point. Clock now is against Darien. And the handoff goes to Kyone, and he takes it across the 30-yard line to about the 27.
Seems to be a new quarterback out.
Yeah, there is a new quarterback. Good point.
Number 14 for the Rams.
Number 14 is Reed Brown. He is into the game now, replacing Christian Sweeney. Sweeney had a terrific game, including a touchdown run, 5-yard touchdown run. And now Reed Brown will get some valuable minutes in this game against rival Darien. Reed Brown operating out of the shotgun. They keep it on the ground. Christopher Kinnett rumbles his way across the 20 to the 15-yard line. So a big pickup by number 20 of New Canaan, Christopher Kinnett.
And the chains will move there. First down. 7 minutes left in the ball game here.
And Brendan Ross, Kinnett has been a valuable member of this New Canaan offense this afternoon.
I assume New Canaan will take their time here as they keep the ball on the ground.
So here's Reed Brown, number 14. And they go to Cayone on the ground, and he takes it across the 15-yard line.
That's another player that's been playing really well today, Cayone in the backfield.
Yeah, has a touchdown in this one. You have to be impressed with the way this New Canaan Rams team has played both on offense and on defense this afternoon.
And they're able to get in their backups, which is pretty good for the future because then everybody gets that experience playing on the field. Reed Brown and quarterback.
Good point. So under 6 minutes left in the game. New Canaan in the red zone looking for more points. Reed Brown out of the shotgun, second down. They keep it on the ground. I believe that was Christopher Kinnett. Takes it across the 10-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down. And that'll bring up third down and about 4.
Yep.
For New Canaan.
Hey, Kinnett's got to be over 20 carries now at this point. He seems to be getting the majority of the workload here.
Yeah, he has been a workhorse this afternoon. Here's Reed Brown. Out of the shotgun. And they like running that
Stuff in
play,
the
but
backfield.
they are going nowhere that time. Big number 77, Jackson Walsh, with the big play behind the line of scrimmage on defense.
That's a big stop right there for the Wave.
Very big stop for the Blue Wave. And I see Tad Keating has joined us in the booth this afternoon from Darien High School. Of course, his son, Brian, doing a terrific job for the Yukon football team. He is their long snapper up in Stores. Under 5 minutes left, 21-0 New Canaan. Here's Reed Brown looking downfield. Far side of the field, has the pass complete to number 19, Ryan Cayone.
And Jake Wade, sorry to interrupt. Jake Wade came off in the last play. Seemed to be holding his right hand. He's getting that looked at by the trainer right now.
Good catch.
That was a nice strike there by the quarterback, Reed Brown.
And the Darien offense will now take over as New Canaan comes up short on fourth down. So a nice stop there by the Darien defense, but it might be a little bit too late,
And
Peter Giswaldi.
New Canaan's playing a really smart game right now. They're playing clock management-wise, so they're trying to get the clock they can most out of it to get off of it.
Absolutely. 21-0 New Canaan, 4:17 left.
Darien comes out in the spread here.
And
We'll hand the ball up the middle, gain of about 2 yards. And at this point, Darien's got to hurry up a little bit.
that was 32, Gavin Levine. And he comes off the field after that carry. Under 4 minutes left in this one. New Canaan in control, up 3 scores. Here's Bolton, keeps it on the ground. And they pick up a couple of yards on that play. well short of the first down. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Blue Wave as Gavin Levine checks back into the game.
And that clock keeps scrolling down.
Oliver Bolton remains in the game at quarterback for Darien. Ball spotted on the 16-yard line. 3rd down. Here's Bolton out of the shotgun. And the pass is complete on the far sideline. Short of the first down, but a nice completion there. Number 87, Matthew Fay on the reception for Darien. That'll bring up 4th down for the Blue Wave. Yeah, mass substitutions here for the Darien Blue Wave on offense. They are going to punt this away.
Let's see if they can get him to jump here on a little hard count. Nope. Punts off.
And across midfield. Bounces down inside the 35-yard line to about the 31-yard line. Great punt there.
That's a great punt there.
By Jackson Walsh. So he does a little bit of everything. Not just a big part of this Darien Blue Wave freshman defense, but also has been handling the punting duties. So 2:11 left in the game. 21-0 New Canaan. Damian Andrew alongside Peter Gesualdi and Brendan Ross. And thanks for watching this freshman football game on the DAF Media Network. So I would think there's no chance that New Canaan puts this ball in the air, but we'll see. Here's Reed Brown. They give it to Kinnett. Kinnett across the 40-yard line, gets outside across the 50 before he is tripped up at about the 48-yard line. So another big run by Christopher Kinnett, and he has been all over the field this afternoon.
And I got to give it to these Darien kids. A very good friend of mine, Matt DeAndre, is the lineman coach for this squad. And he said that the heart, the grit that these kids have is, you know, is something special. And these kids are going to go a long way. So I got to hand it to these guys.
Absolutely. And that you would expect that given this Darien football program from top to bottom. And, of course, across the field tonight in red, New Canaan has a storied football tradition as well. And that's what makes this rivalry so special at all levels. The handoff. And another big gain. And that was number 37 of New Canaan. Corey Pickering. No, check that. Kelvin Cavallo. Kelvin Cavallo on that last carry. Under a minute left in the game. 21-0 New Canaan.
You know, and that's pretty impressive about New Canaan's side is that they can, on this freshman team, they can put in anybody in the backfield and still gain a big chunk of yards, and that's great for the future.
And so they take a kneel as the clock will wind. They take a knee, the clock will wind down. And that will pretty much do it this afternoon from Stadium Field as the clock ticks down. No more plays will be run. New Canaan is going to win this freshman football game 21-0 over Darien. And Peter Gesualdi, your final thoughts on this one. So glad you were able to hop on this broadcast this afternoon. And I know you got a chance to see the new lights here at Stadium Field, which are special. But anyway, your final thoughts on this one, pretty much a dominant effort by this New Canaan Rams freshman football team.
I mean, it was a hard-fought game. Like I said before, you know, these kids have a lot of grit, and you know, the future's great for the Darien program. I think Coach T's got, you know, a lot of kids to work with here coming in for the next 4 years.
Peter, it's been absolutely special having you on this afternoon. Class of 2013, a terrific running back, special teamer for head coach Rob Trefone and the Darien Blue Wave back in the day. Doesn't seem that long ago, but it's been a few years now. You're already graduated from Hobart and working back down here in the metropolitan New York area and in southwestern Connecticut. Wish you all the best, but thanks so much for hopping on. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to do this again sometime.
Thank you very much for having me, David.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you. And for our entire production crew for the DAF Media Network, Emily Finland, Ben Olson, Kara Tracy, and, of course, Brendan Ross. I am Damian Andrew. New Canaan beats Darien 21-0 in this freshman football game, and this has been a production of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Have a great night, everybody.